Let us breathe in through the nose, out through the nose, in through the nose, out through the nose, in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the nose, in through the nose, and out through the nose. Imagine knowing for a fact that when you do this 20-second cycle, you will feel better. See, this is something you can do whenever you'd like. It's part of being self-sustainable and local. It's going as close as possible to have your sustenance, have your feel-goodness and your food, instead of having to import food using oil from somewhere else in the world. Be able to grow it where you are. And I've got my BlackBerry here. I'd like to share with you a few notes I've taken. So if you'd like to, continue the breath and let us take this moment in time to consider what I have been able to learn and take in. So, here we are. The breeze, the flowiness, everything. I mean, I'm hoping that right after you watch this video that you decide to do on yourself something important in your own space. And
Excellent.
starting off with TV and radio, whenever I listen to this, I don't feel good. I would recommend not listening to the news. Second, it's non-local. It's like news about, some foreign country, whether it's Japan, which is, an unfortunate situation, but we can't help them by feeling bad. We can only help them by feeling good and expressing that good feeling and imagining Japan as a healthy and functioning place and thriving and maintaining their culture. They're very special people. There was no looting, even though there was very few resources at a time right after the earthquake there. So you are now. And Jesus talked about reincarnation and resurrection, coming back. We're talking about this cycle, and when's the end to the cycle? Well, all we know is we have these lessons that we need to learn, and when we succeed, we feel at home. So I've realized that I don't want to deal with relationships with women or men. I mean, I'm attracted to women, and I am impressed by bisexual people because they have a little more opportunity available to them. But through pleasuring myself, I have found something equal to intercourse or whatnot. And remember your privacy, because even if you're outside and you're active and you go home, if you've got your phone on and your internet, you don't have your space.
Excellent.
The space is just unreal. And what we can do is we can inhabit that space, fill it with joy, but we shouldn't have any distractions. So another topic, kids getting aggressive, generational gaps, all this separation that alcohol and the school system causes. I don't deal with the school system anymore. And the reality is, if you still abide by the government and believe that it is an entity like the president, etc., then you will suffer under it. You're thinking that they're supposed to be responsible for our liaison with other countries and our maintaining of our natural resources. This is something everybody does. And you can't blame the president. You can only blame yourself. No one else is at fault. So, finally, I'd like to finish off with an interplanetary communication. And this is a quick meditation. You can repeat it more after the video. And I'll include a link that you can click on and listen to this binaural beat while you do the meditation. But for now, let's begin. So, breathing, we're grounded. You're going to start breathing in through the nose and then imagine the breath going into your body and starting at the base chakra, then going up to the sexual chakra, then stomach, then which is the will, then the heart, which is the connection to love, and then up through the throat, which is your ability to speak and be honest and continually changing and redefining, because the terms always change. It's like the universe, it's evolution. If we don't change and if we don't redefine our habits and our relationships, then they will change without us and we'll become lost, because it is when you overcome fear that you are now found, you are home. Overcoming fear is responding with love. Even if perhaps your brother or your sister or your family member gets killed in some type of an incident, if you get upset and if you abide by fear, then what will happen is you will suffer and you will perhaps try to take revenge. And this is only a repetition of the violence, the fear. So respond with love. Sometimes love is just being by yourself, having some privacy. And so you're in your body, you're breathing, you're through. You hold the breath in and let it go from the bottom up there, then into the crown chakra. And then imagine yourself lifting a little bit from your chair. Next, you're on top of your roof. You can see the gravel or the tile on your roof. You can feel the breeze flowing. You can see the night sky. And then you start to move higher in a place where everything is seen, all of the farmlands, the houses, the horizon, and you get higher and higher. It starts to get very quiet, and now you're in space. You can see part of our blue planet, and it's a little green with landmass and some cloud cover, and it's there. And you can see that now you're in space. You can travel wherever you want. And remember that there are non-terrestrials out there who love us and who want to communicate with us. So imagine if they came down here on Earth, would it be a different place? Would there be war? How could there be war if sophisticated beings are here and we're all together and we're just enthusiastic and we've found common ground by enjoying this new experience of life. So whether it's through culture and music, which is great, or through the the uh, the visitation from non-terrestrials, let us enjoy it and let us love. So that's me. I hope that I communicated some thoughts, and I hope you click the link below, the binaural beat. This will help you focus when you're doing your deep breaths, holding it in through the chakras, and then going into space. Enjoy the ride.